Hello lovelies, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hannah. This is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back everybody. We're here today with a brand new episode of New Music Monday. I am so ready. It is a brand new week, brand new filming week, and I am so excited to get into a new episode because it has been a little bit, and now it is time for a boy group, at least in the way that I'm doing it right now. And I'm so ready because it's finally time for HORI7ON. They have been requested for a long time, I think for probably a year or so. They have been requested to get into and watch, and I'm so sorry obviously that it took this long, but I have had a lot of other stuff come up, and a lot of other things be more requested, but I decided finally to get into this because I thought that it's time, it's necessary, and I need to. So I looked up a little bit of information before I got into this video. It makes sense. There are 7 members. They are considered more of a global group, even though all of the members are Filipino. They are considered a global group because the members are Filipino, but they train in Korea. They're under MLD, which had Lepilus, and I also think that Momoland was under MLD. So, they have had Korean groups or just like that in the past. So they're more of a global group. I don't know which languages they sing in. It's going to be very interesting to find out. But other than that, I don't really know much. A lot of you guys have requested them. I think they showed up in an SB19 vlog a little bit ago. I think it was during the AAAs they also performed, and they did a little challenge with them, and so that's when I got to know some knowledge about them. But other than that, I don't know anything basically, and I'm very excited to get into this. So if you guys are new to my episodes of New Music Monday, basically what I do is I get into 4 music videos from a group, if there exists that many at that point, and I will get into them. They're the 4 most popular music videos from them, and I'll do it in chronological order. So it is the 4 most popular, but it is in chronological order, just so that I don't miss out any context if there are continuations in music videos. So that is how I'm doing it. I'm excited to get into it. Like I said, today we're going to see what kind of bias we have, what kind of music we're getting into. I really don't know. A lot of you guys have seemed to like them so far in my comments, so I am curious to see what we'll get into today. But yeah, like I mentioned, that's how it's going to go. I'm going to watch each of these only once because of the time I have. If there are captions on, I'll have them on, but if they don't exist, I'll still enjoy it and I'll still listen to the song, obviously. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than that. We're feeling pink. We're feeling fun today. I got these new earrings I want to really show off. They're like pearls, but they're like hearts. They're so pretty. But anyway, though, I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're getting into Dash, Salamat, Lovey Dovey, and lastly, SIX7EEN. That is what we have today. So without further ado, we're starting off with Dash. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our first music video. This is Dash. Now, I looked into the description of this video, and I believe that the lyrics are in English, so that is good because there are no English captions on this, so I'm just assuming that that is the case, and it's not like they translated it just in the description. That'd be really interesting. Also, I wanted to clarify, somebody commented this on my recent videos. If I say that's good, in case of oh, this is in English, that's good, it's because I do really like being able to understand a song with you guys as it's happening. It's not necessarily that I prefer a song to be in English. Of course, I listen to most of the music I listen to on the daily is not in English. So just letting you guys know that if that is the case, because I do really like having translated lyrics that I can understand alongside with the music video, if that makes sense. I hope that's clarifying enough. But like I mentioned, if you skip the intro, I'll be watching each of these only once. If there are captions, if they're necessary, I will have them on. Reaction warning, pause warning, I don't know what else to say. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I think this is a pre-debut single, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna see. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Babies.
Race like that, race like that. Race like a flash, it's all like to be all you. You know that it's not.
Ooh. It has this it's like this kind of subtle hacking sound almost in the back of it. It's like it's just very, very interesting. All right, I'm gonna rewind just a little bit. I want to start from the beginning here, actually. Let's just go right ahead. There's a lot of noises. Woo! Okay. I've only seen like the few thumbnails that I've seen from them have been a lot more like colorful and pretty. So like I wasn't expecting to see like body today. But okay, gotcha, understand. I mean like mostly all of them are adults, so it's like, you know. Anyway. Anyway. Like, okay. Oof. I'm especially really interested in that, like, or I'm really bad at replicating stuff, but like that note or like that thing in the back. Very interesting. Ooh. Okay, very, very interesting. I like the difference between the like prettier sections and the chorus because like, whoa. Once again. Woo! You see the way that like the subtle change does such a difference, you know, like having like this section like going into the pre-chorus, it's such a subtle yet very intense shift. Ooh. Once again, it's that. Woo! To the sky high. Yes! Like it has like this like Middle Eastern kind of feel to it too. Like just very subtle. Like I'm very intrigued just by the production of the song, because like I'm saying, so much is going on, but yet it doesn't feel like overwhelming to me. It doesn't feel like it's too much, but it's also like super interesting. I don't know. To the sky high. Like what? It's crazy. Woo! Energy. I really like this chorus though. I think I've talked about it a couple times. Usually choruses recently haven't been my favorite parts of songs, but this one definitely is because it's very catchy and very like I've heard it literally like twice now, and I'm still like fully understanding what they're saying because it's so like, hold on.
We go like a dash, 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 dripping like a flash, bring the
Crash.
crash, 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 like a hurricane. Say to the sky, to the sky, to the sky high.
Woo! Dang. What a power song to like be your first thing. Lovely. Okay, that was our first song. That was Dash. Very, very interesting. It definitely had like the energy, so to say, of like, because from my understanding too, they came from a survival show. That is my knowledge. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I think that was the case. And I can definitely see some youthful energy in this. I say that as if I'm like 50. I'm only 20 years old, so it's like, you know what I mean? But since a lot of these members are younger than me, I am saying it in that way, you know, like I can definitely tell the youthful energy of being like, we're stepping out into the scene and we're going to show off our colors and we're going to show off our coolness, you know what I mean? Because I definitely think that is very common in groups nowadays, is that you want to start with like a cooler, especially for boy groups. If you want to start with a cooler concept for your first song, and then like build on top of that, build your repertoire after that. You know what I mean? Because I think it's a very like attractive thing right now to be like a cool group who can also do cute stuff, you know, as opposed to the opposite. But I can only say that both of them are pretty interesting. But I can definitely tell that just being like, come on, let's go, you know, like that type of vibe in the song. And yeah, very interesting. I feel like this music video reminds me of something else, like the containers, like the container yard, or what do you call it? I'm not entirely sure. But this place, and also like the plane hangar, is that what you would call it? I have no clue actually. But it definitely was reminiscent of another music video that I cannot place. Oh yes, I think it's another. Well, they're not a P-pop group, but it's a P-pop group. Is it Salamat? One of their music videos? I think so. Anyway, though, it felt reminiscent to me, but I really like the colors. Though it was very like in the sections where they were like in their more like I would call it like more classical type of clothing, you know what I mean? Like they kind of look like vampires. Everything was a lot more muted, and then when we came to the other sections, there was a lot more color involved. Like these ones, the black and red, and also the white and red outfits. I really like. I like that look of like monochrome, but then like a splash of color. And I also really liked how like cohesive their outfits were. It was like really they really gave the team vibe with that, because a lot of time nowadays, like with groups, they'll have like a similar concept in terms of like the color story and whatnot, but a lot of the time they're wearing pretty different outfits. In this one, they were like very similar all throughout with their outfits that they had on, which I thought was pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah, sick for our first song, definitely. And also, I forgot to mention, and I'm kind of breaking away from my rule here, I'm so sorry. I realized after I made this video, or after I started making this list, that one of the members is younger than 16, but he's turning it this year. So I gave it a little bit of a leeway because a lot of you guys have wanted me to watch them. So, you know, I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite. I know that. But it's not that long away. It's like a few months away. So, I'm sorry, everybody. 2009. Anyway, though, I don't know what else to say other than that. We're going to get into our next song that we have, which is Salamat, which I believe is... Oh my god. What is that? What is that word names again? Is it thank you? No. Or is it? I'm going to find out soon. But we're going to get into our next song, which I think this is a little bit more of like, it's probably going to be, because it's called this, it's going to be like a thank you video, I'm assuming. Komawo. Yeah, thank you. Oh, we're going to get names. Okay. Oh, no, this is like going to be a very sweet thing, isn't it? Okay. We have no subtitles on this one, but it seems like this is going to be in actual Filipino. Yes. Interesting. Well, we're still going to listen to it and we're still going to enjoy it. But just so you know, with this one, I won't be able to understand because, like, with Tagalog or with just Filipino languages, still don't have much knowledge other than, like, very limited amounts. So, just so you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into our next song. Let's go. Maybe I should pay attention to the names here. Winston, Kim. I knew about Kim because Kim is a very common name, of course. Raster? Raster. Vinci. Ooh, interesting. Kyler. I think I also knew Kyler because... Yeah, Kyler. Anyway. Marcus. Jerome? I think that's the youngest, right? Yeah.
Nung una tayong nakita, hindi ka talaga malilimutan.
Oh, how sweet.
Nakakailang na pagbati ko sa iyo, balik mo'y matamis ng ngiti.
Ooh.
Nakikita kong matang nagniningning, di ko alam bakit lumuluha.
Ooh, I hear that piano.
Nasabi, alam mo ba, salamat dahil ikaw yun.
Oh.
Sobrang salamat.
Having the second song you react to from a new group be like a fan song, that's too much. Usually a lot of the time that's not something that I get into in these because, you know, it's not usually because I think this is the second song, because I think all of these music videos they have released something after this, but all of these music videos were released like a couple months apart. Anyway. Can't handle it. Oof, the sweat. Wow.
Mahal kita.
Sa totoo lang, nung una kitang nakita,
Mahal kita.
sa harap lang tuwing tayo'y magkasama. Pag-ibig nasa tabi, itong paghihirap, malaking ligaya para sa'kin sa tuwi-tuwi.
Di ako natatatot, naniniwala ko pagkawak ko ang iyong kamay. Ang iisang pagramdaman, walang kapalitan sa nararamdaman ko ang pagmamahal ko. Kita ko ang iyong mga ngiti.
Yeah, I'm weak for piano. You guys know it. Everybody knows it at this point. I'm so weak for piano. I love the atmosphere of this song too. I feel like even though they're singing it really lovely, I think that because like I said, I love lyrics. I love getting to know meanings behind songs and stuff like that. But because at this moment I have no way to know what they're saying, I'm kind of not zoning out necessarily, but I'm also listening a lot to the actual like instrumental here, and it is so just lovely and soothing and calming, and I don't know, it's just very, very nice to listen to. Anyway.
Nakikita ko ang iyong mga ngiti, di ko alam bakit lumuluha. Di man nasabi, alam mo ba, salamat.
Or we just told the contestants. Yeah.
Sobrang salamat dahil tayo tulahan.
He had the deep voice, huh?
Kaya hanggang sa huli, mahal kita. Lakas loob ko nang sasabihin ang nais na iba.
Someone was wearing a Stray Kids hat. Sick. What was I gonna say? I do really I like seeing this sort of stuff in music videos. I think is really nice. However, the fact that we're including like all the contestants, not just the ones that made it to the final group, it's kind of, I mean, you know what I mean? Because I'm like seeing some people here and I'm like, I don't recognize these names. Oh, you know. Anyway, they're in a music video, so that's nice.
Ko nang sasabihin ang nais na iparating.
Hell yeah.
Kamusta ka? Ako ang tipong taong hindi sanay sa lahat. Nagpapasalamat at sinusuportahan mo pa rin ako. Ang boses mong tumawag sa akin, hindi mo alam kung gaano ito nakatulong sa akin.
Tuloy akong nangarap dahil nandito ka. Nagpapatuloy ako dahil sa suporta mo. Pag wala ka, wala rin ako. Salamat.
That's really sweet.
Sobrang salamat dahil tayo
Get it.
Kaya hanggang sa huli, mahal kita.
Woo.
Mahal kita.
Mahal kita. Ito'y di magbabago.
Woo.
Mahal kita.
That was really, really pretty. Wow. I mean, I knew, like I said, because I pieced it together, I know that the song was called Thank You. So I was like, okay, we're going to get into something right now. You know what I mean? Like, I was already aware of that. But this is really, really sweet. Like, not knowing much of what they said, I could still, like, piece it together in my head, you know what I mean, with my very, very limited knowledge. But yeah, so like music videos and just like videos like this in general just always gets me, you know, because as somebody who has participated, but someone who has watched many survival shows in my time, like at least a couple, like not, I would probably say like probably 10 at this point, you know what I mean? Like, I watched a couple survival shows, like, for like these kinds of ones where you're supposed to find a debuting group at the end. Like, I've watched a bunch of those, and every single time it's always this like kind of relief at the end almost, because it's like this huge, there's just this buildup of stress, anxiety, and just like these very strong emotions, and then they always explode at the last episode, especially if it is one of these where it's like not everybody gets to debut. Like, if you really love somebody and, you know, they don't make it into the group, like, that's a sad feeling. But also, even if you, like, your fave, so to say, does make it into the final group, it's still kind of like a weird feeling, because they're always like, and I understand why, but it's always so emotional, like during the finale episode, of like seeing all of these emotions, all these feelings finally come out, because you have to be so staunch and cool during the first part of the show to like build your audience, you know, but then it just kind of like comes out at the end, and you're like, yeah, it's like a relief once they're over. And I really need to, I've been trying to step away a little bit, especially on the channel. I don't really watch any like shows like that anymore on the channel, because Boys Planet scarred me. But, you know, I'm trying to step away a little bit too, because I realize that it's just like, it creates so much anxiety in me, and I'm just like, I don't want this in my life, you know what I mean? Like, I want calm, I want coolness, I just want to breathe, you know? But yeah, this is very sweet, of course, and I'm happy for all the members who made it, and hopefully everybody else also is finding success in their careers, you know? But anyway, though, with that rant being over, we're going to continue on with our next song we have, which is Lovey Dovey. That is the reason why I look like this today, not only because I wanted the pink, but also because I saw pink, and so I was ready for that today. So let's go ahead and get into our next. I think this is their most viewed music video. So I am intrigued to find out what it sounds like, and like last time, we're gonna see if they have translated. No, I have no clue. We're gonna see if the song is understandable to me or not. But either way, of course, I'll enjoy it. So let's get into our next song, Lovey Dovey. Let's go.
Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey.
Ooh!
Lovey Dovey, you always.
Oh my god, I made the same noise that he did. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Ooh, I like this build up.
Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey.
Very pop song.
Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey, you always make me move. You're waking up in the morning, get ready to see you charming.
Ooh! Okay, I think mostly it's been English, so okay. Very interesting. I was imagining like lighter sounds would come in, but we have this little bit of like depth to it too. It's not necessarily like this very bubbly type of sound. It's got a bounce, but it's not necessarily that like cutesy, I would call it, but I really like the way that it sounds.
Lovey Dovey, Lovey Dovey, you always make me move. You're waking up in the morning, get ready to see you charming. I can't wait to walk you down.
Ooh. Yeah. I think it's a synth. I really like that sound.
But I got a superpower. We gonna have some fun, baby, never down. Don't you worry.
This pink hair is amazing. Ugh.
It's real, so take my heart, baby. Big wings for you, it's classy. Promise you that I'll be your side. Move your body. Wanna see you looking stunning.
Woo!
Say, baby, you're mine.
Very 90s, but I like it. It's giving like more earlier boy bands, you know?
Move your body. Wanna see you looking stunning. Deep inside of me, you say, baby, you're mine.
Woo!
Can you look your body? I've been running
I love the Powerpuff Girl vibe we have with these outfits.
Lovey Dovey is really make me crazy.
Woo!
Lovey Dovey is really feel the mood. Always still
This chorus, so pretty. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it reminds me of another song. Ooh, if you guys know the song No Air by The Boys, it has this similar melody line, and I love when you play around with the like singing like this. It's so fun. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Like, oh, I love when you have that sort of thing. Not just like, I like it when you sing, obviously, but I like when you play around with it too. And what I meant with it, they look kind of like anime girls when you have like their own color, you know what I mean? Do they have their own colors? I forgot to check that. Anyway.
I've been running, no one's stopping. So I never want to leave, always you and I. Lovey Dovey is really make me crazy.
Woo!
Lovey Dovey is really feel the mood.
Yes.
Still my heart. Lovey Dovey is really make me crazy.
Ooh, I love the noises too.
Better now. You are my sunshine. Sleep tight, sweet dream, you're not alone.
Woo!
Be mine even
Air horn.
wipe out and stop your water drop. Don't cry no more, don't you ever do. So many days I've been tears in shade. Fill up your mind with my serenade. Come on, blow up what I splash. Come on, start off what us come. I'm right here.
The harmonies too.
It's real.
Usually the cutesy songs are not my favorite, but I don't know, something about this song is just getting to me. I understand why it's their most viewed, because It's getting me in a good mood. Hell yeah. I'm a sucker for these like older type of sounds too. This pink. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Nope. Beach! Oh, the bridge. This production is stunning. This song is really, really beautiful. Just like, actually, like, just listening to it, it is so, so pretty. Oh my gosh! The colors of this video makes me happy. Let's go. On a date? What the hell? Don't leave me and like not let me have a taste of that. That sounds like it has some hidden meanings. I promise it doesn't. Yeah, like I just said, the colors and the energy in this video just made me happy. Like it was so bright and nice, and like with my vision problems, it just helps because not only does it get me in a better mood with the actual like just bright colors and happy feelings, but also I can see, you know what I mean? I can see, and that's very nice. But yeah, this was like really, really lovely. I just want to listen to that again. Especially, I want to listen to that first chorus, if that's okay with you guys. I can't remember exactly where it hits. Is it here? A little bit more. There we go. One more time. Like, it's so gorgeous. Sorry to pause, like, obviously when he was about to come in, like, that's rude. But that just, like, it's so, especially with the noises that were also going on in the instrumental and the way that they were singing it, like, they just had these very nice vocals throughout all of it. It just made me feel happy, you know what I mean? And, like, usually, like I said, I like the deeper stuff, I like the more intense stuff, so, like, even though I definitely do think I like Dash a lot more when I listen to it more, I don't know, this made me feel really nice, you know, like, just inside, you know, when you're listening to something, or you're just, like, experiencing something, and you're like, this is giving me butterflies, like, that's what it was giving me, because it's just, like, it sounded so pretty, you know, but, yeah, that was really lovely. Goodness. I need to re-listen to that song more times to, like, fully get into that. But it was really, really great, though. I really enjoyed it. Great job, guys. So we're gonna get into our last music video, which is called 16. I think this is, like, it said that this was their official debut. That would be crazy if it would be their, like, 4th music video. That'd be kind of interesting. But please let me know if you guys know more about it. Please let me know. But I think it might be their debut, like, album, because I think this is part of, like, a album, so that might be it. But anyway, I'm excited to get into this as well. And let us see once again. No lyrics. So hopefully that means that this is in English so I can understand. We're gonna find out though. So let's get into the next song and the last song that we have. And it looks like we're at a circus? Maybe? That is definitely a circus tent, you know? Anyway, I'm excited for that. So let's get into this. Let's go. This is all over the span of like a couple months.
Hey,
Okay, different vibes.
come and join us. Here we go, party tonight, check it. Pump it up, your energy feeling. Hit hard, you feel like 16. Hang out with me. I'm watching weekend, but nothing fun is going on. Don't pretend, looking for what
Ooh.
to eat and drink, you know. Step up, come on, flip flop on it in the 특별하게. 나가고 싶어, 이들은 세상 던져 못 이루고 싶어.
Is this Korean? Korean? That's Korean, right? Yeah. 특별하게. Yeah, it's in Korean. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god. I was like really shocked about that. So I think we're circus performers. Or something like that. Carnival, circus. Ooh, wait. I think I can figure out I can see a shape now here. And very interesting though, very interesting. I feel like we're starting up and we're building up to something like crazy. Hold on.
I'm watching weekend, but nothing fun is going on. Don't pretend, looking for what to eat and drink, you know. Step up, come on, flip flop on it in the 특별하게. 나가고 싶어, 이들은 세상 던져 못 이루고 싶어.
Yeah.
Not thinking about tomorrow. You only live once, put your hands in the air. 시끄럽게 오늘을 보내자.
Yeah.
Running around, circle of play together. 너도 어서 join it. Break it down. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay.
La la la. I feel like 16 아주 거침없이 달리고 싶어.
Ooh!
Run away, run away. Go straight. Feel like 16 정신없이 깊이 달리고 싶어. I wanna love somebody. 맘 가는 대로. Feel like 16.
Ooh!
Go straight 그들의 존재.
Very interesting. I was like, I was waiting for a moment for the song to speed up because I felt like with that the first part of the chorus, I was like, it's gonna speed up and it's gonna have like a boom in it. You know what I mean? But no, it's keeping like pretty similar like speed throughout it all, which I wasn't expecting. It's not like a unwelcome change, but very. It wasn't what I thought was gonna happen, you know? Hold on.
So join it. Break it down. La 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 la. La 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 la. I feel like 16 아주 거침없이 달리고 싶어. I wanna run away, run away. Go straight. Feel like 16 정신없이 깊이 달리고 싶어. I wanna love somebody. 맘 가는 대로. Feel like 16.
Woo!
Get it quickly, go shake 그들의 존재. 겁없이 가보자.
Okay. This also is very feel good, huh?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't care what you think of my young and free. I'll be crazy while like I'm so.
I do really like this bass line. Hold on, I'm really hot. I need to open up. It's getting warm in here with these lights. But it does give me like. I really like the bass of this, but like actual like bass guitar that I think that they're like using here. I really like that sound. Overall, I think this chorus is not really for me. We'll see how it settles in. But I feel like right now it's just like it feels like there's something that's supposed to build up, but it's not like hitting yet. But obviously we're only halfway through the song, but it feels like, you know, it hasn't really hit yet for me, you know? Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't care what you think of my young and free. I'll be crazy while like I'm so partying speed.
What are we doing here, okay? Experimenting.
Let's party.
Woo! Okay. It felt like, maybe it's just the first time around, it felt like it had less of an impact, but this time I felt it more here. Huh, very interesting. Okay, hold on, continue. Interesting. Woo! Woo! Hey. Hey. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, that was the last song that we had. That was 16. Like I said, I feel like maybe it was just my, like, my mind or something, but I feel like the second time around it did hit a little bit harder for me, but still I think the main thing I had with this song was that I felt like there wasn't a clear, like, I like having the differentiation, not necessarily that it has to be like a lot different than the verses, because there definitely was difference between the verses, and like the verse and the chorus were very, very different, but I feel like still there wasn't enough of like an oomph in either part for it to be like differentiated, because a lot of people do dislike like anti-drop, so to say, and I don't necessarily, but I feel like either one, I feel like you have to differentiate them more, because it felt like I was listening to, like, I could understand where obviously the chorus was, but I feel like for me, it felt like I was listening to, oh my gosh, my finger. It felt like I was listening to like a prolonged, just a one long chorus or one long verse. Like that was kind of my feeling of it, you know. But I did like the music video itself was really fun. Like I said, I am a fan of like the carnival, the clown, the circus. That's the word I was looking for. The circus type of vibe. I do really like that. And all the colors were like made for me basically, because there was a lot of blues and purples, and those are my favorite colors. Despite what I look like right now, I do love that. So it's like, you know, this was basically a music video made for me. And yeah, I wasn't expecting the Korean. I didn't know that was something that they were going for, but I enjoyed it. I definitely did. And I definitely had a lot more, like, it was easier to understand what they were singing about with this song, of course. But yeah, I don't really know what to say other than that. I feel like I mentioned, I probably need to listen to this song more to, like, get it. But for me, like I said, it felt a little bit like, it definitely is my least favorite of these songs, but it's still, you know, it still was very fun, and I think that having Lovey Dovey before this was like just it felt like we had it was still pretty similar, but also like they were similar enough for me to like make comparisons, and so it became easier to be like, this one wasn't really my favorite of these two, you know, so that isn't the best thing. But like I said, I need to listen to it and like sort of see how I feel about it once I listen to it more. But I did enjoy it for what it was, of course, and I thought it was still very, very nice and youthful and fun, you know. But anyway, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for enjoying it with me. So yeah, I know that it's been a little bit since a lot of people requested this, so we'll see how this is taken by the the subscribers, but also new people here. We'll see. But I definitely had a fun time today. And sorry again that I kind of broke my rule there. Usually I don't. Usually I'm good with it. But it happened this time around. So, I didn't want to wait like a couple months more for this one. I could have definitely, but I feel like they've been really quiet recently too. I don't know what's going on. But I wanted to get into it now that I had the chance, so that is why I'm doing it this way. I hope you guys are understanding of that. I hope you understand where I'm coming from with that. But anyway, though, I don't know what else to say really other than that. So let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. So yeah. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying it with me. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts were down below. Like I said, I definitely did have some differentiating opinions. I loved Lovey Dovey, like I mentioned, and Dash was really, really fun too. We'll see how I feel with 16, and Salamat was just very, very beautiful all over. So overall, very, very nice experience, very fun. I hope that this soothed you guys. I don't know how else to say it. I think they have a couple of their music videos, not many at this point, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm very happy, like I mentioned, to finally have gotten into them because they have been on my requested groups for quite a while now. So I'm happy about that, to be able to hopefully soothe some of you guys' wants. But, we'll see. So let me know if you want me to watch anything from them in the future. But like I said, since I have this rule, like I said, of like not watching groups if they have a member under 16, we might wait a little bit for that to happen, which, if I had to wait till August, that's quite a while. But like I said, I have this rule just because I feel more comfortable with it. So that is probably how it's gonna go. We'll see though, unless like a lot of you guys want to see more. I'll definitely dive into it, but we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Next time we're gonna do one of these episodes. It is still boy groups, or just soloists. I'm gonna try to include soloists now in the future as well, because I have not yet delved into soloists, and I feel like they deserve a lot more attention. So let me know anybody you'd like to see in the future, and I'll be sure to add them to the list and get to them. So in next time, 2 weeks from now, I will be getting into somebody else, either a boy group or soloist. We'll see what I decide. But yeah, don't really know what else to say other than that. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. I got loads of free content, including block stuff here on YouTube, but also original series. So check that out if you're interested. You don't have to pay anything to watch anything over there. But if you'd like to, there is a tier where you can do so. And if you do that, thank you very much. And yeah, like this video if you like it. And if you have the request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.